fishing.
Hey guys, Melissa here from Girl Gone Fishing. It is a beautiful winter day and I am out on the water. So I'm out once again with my buddy Michael Grimsley, who seems to be one of the only people I know who's crazy enough to go fishing when it's cold out. And when we both have a couple hours free, we've been coming out to this private lake he belongs to, Lake Freedom. It's a reclaimed gravel pit lake, and it's real easy to just pop out here and fish for a couple hours and then go home and warm up. So it was 18 degrees when I put my kayak on the car this morning. Can you believe that? 18 degrees. But it's going to warm up to like 35, but it's going to be full sun for parts of the day, mostly sunny at least, and light winds. So totally worth it. It's beautiful out here right now, and I'm looking forward to getting some fish. Water temp is 40 degrees, so that's not too bad. So I'm going to get casted and see if I can get some fish, but I got to tell you, being out on the water is fun enough sometimes. You know, you think the season's over and you're not going to be able to fish, and then get a couple gorgeous hours like this and you say, what the heck? So love that I have some buddies that are just as nuts as I am, and yeah, I love this time I get to sneak in for a little extra fishing. So let's see what we can do. I gotta tie on a blade bait. What did I do I was here last time, and yet I don't have a blade bait on.
Middle lake, that middle lake doesn't have, it's the coldest lake, so fish are trying to get out of there to either here or the other lake. There's fish around here. I'm right over the top of a bunch of fish.
I'm gonna catch a fish on the fall.
Watch your line.
Ooh, that's so cool. You can feel it hit the bottom.
That's what always is crazy to me, is like,
but he wasn't even reeling.
like on a wacky rig thing, like, or even like a shaky head, you'll feel, oh, one's going down to get it. They're higher. They're 10 feet down.
Ooh, I see a big school in mine. There's like a ball of them off to my side here.
Yeah, there's a bunch of fish 10 feet down. Hold on, I'm gonna throw those look like fish.
Oh!
Get one?
Yep.
The hybrid?
Yeah, little one. Should I let him swim around, fire everyone up?
There you go.
Get him going, boy, get him going.
Oh, he's yelling at him. They got me, man, they got me. There's fish suspended in on the bottom. I'm for sure there's like, oh, we don't even have to do anything right here.
No, I'm pretty sure this was just sitting on the bottom.
There's... Oh, it's foul.
So I was out here a couple weeks ago with Michael and a couple of our other buddies from the Strictly Sail and Kayak fishing team, and watching them for just the couple of hours we were all fishing together, I think taught me more than like 3 years of being on the tournament trails. I mean, it was remarkable. What I realized, number one, is that I reel too much. I move the lure way too much. I fish too fast. I already knew that, but boy, that really hammered it home. And another thing I realized is that I'm not very good at the line management part of the fall. You know, like a lot of the hits occur on the fall, and I'm not sure I ever caught a fish on the fall, because what I do is I cast it out, let it sink, and then I start fishing. And when I was watching those guys, especially Sean Skidmore, who is just one of the top local anglers all around, Angler of the Year on like all of our trails at some time or another, he would cast out the blade bait, hold his rod tip up, and let the lure, I guess, pendulum back and land on the ground. Then he would go down, reel in, and then he would cast out and do it again. And I asked him, how is it falling with your rod tip up? And he says, well, I'm doing that to keep tension on the line so I can feel it if I get a hit on the fall. And so it took me a while to figure out how that would actually work. Like, I always followed it down with my rod tip, but that's probably why I don't catch fish on the fall. So it was really interesting, and I'm really happy to have another chance to get out and try, you know, what's whirling around in my brain right now. So rod tips up, I'm watching the line fall, and there, it's landing on the ground. So I'm gonna reel up the tension, give it a quick little jerk. And that's another thing, they all do like a real quick little jerk, and mine's more like of a sweep up, and I'm still trying to figure out how to get that jerk action and not so much of a sweep. It's really cool to have buddies that I can watch and learn from. I resisted that for so long because I thought I had to do it all on my own to earn respect. You know, I didn't want people to be like, well, she can only do that because so-and-so showed her or something like that. And that's just being stupid. Why am I handicapping myself, holding myself back, worried about what anyone else thinks? So from now on, I'm going to do something my very brilliant engineer father used to say, use your resources wisely. And for me, that includes a great group of angler buddies who are just amazingly talented people and generous with their knowledge and their time. So I need to take advantage of that more and get this chip off my shoulder about having to do it all by myself. Makes me really excited about what I can achieve next year, what I can learn, how much better I can get. Another thing that's awesome is that my Garmin is still working after Michael repaired it a couple trips ago. So that's cool. I'm back to learning to use a fish finder, which was my goal for 2023, but it didn't turn on through most of 2023 due to wiring and battery issues and just everything. Everything went wrong all the time with that fish finder. So this time I'm going to take more help in setting it up and keeping it running, and when things go wrong, I will ask for help. You got a good one? Let me see, don't put him back.
Look at the freaking size. Look how wide that thing is. 18 1/4, probably 3.5 pounds, I would say. That's the healthiest smallmouth I've caught in here. Doesn't look like he's been caught a whole lot. See, bud? Oh, wow, what a tank. That's not the longest one I've caught in here, but that was the biggest as far as overall.
So the things I'm working on today that I picked up from watching my buddies the last time I was out is I have to be a little better with line management, meaning as the lure is falling, I have to have a little more tension on the line so I know when I have a bite. I don't think I usually get bites on the fall because what I think I do is I cast it out, I let it sink, and then I start fishing. But that's totally the wrong way to think about it. As soon as I make that cast, I have to start fishing. So cast it out, hold the rod tip up. And there, clunk. Rod tip up, clunk. After it clunks, then it's safe to reel down, jerk it up. I'm still not good at that part. The guys all did like this little real quick jerk, and mine's more like a sweep of the rod still. I don't think it's a strength issue, you know, I don't think I'm weaker than the guys, but I think it's a technique thing. I got to figure out how to do that quick. Well, that's not bad. If I use my arm on the butt of the rod, I can do kind of like a lever thing. I like that. Maybe that's a thing. So rod tip up, let it sink. I feel it clunk, reel down, twitch, clunk, reel down, twitch, clunk, reel down, twitch. I'm not sure if this is the right way or if it's any better than the way I was doing it before, but it's another way, and it would be another arrow in my quiver, another technique in my arsenal. So I want to know all the different ways you can approach it. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I'm ever letting it hit the ground normally. Giant smallmouth! Oh my gosh! Look at this fish! This is insane! Oh my gosh! Oh boy, let's see. 39-degree water. So I found some fish, but they're in 65 feet of water. Wow, look at them all down there. I mean, I would say that's bait fish, but it's way down there. This is really cool having electronics. I don't know when this is going to stop being so fun, but man, I'm enjoying it.
These things just love. I don't know how you would ever lose one of these. Oh, sorry. Oh, watch it. That's a mega bass.
What the fuck? Sorry, we're stuck together now forever.
Yeah, I forgot that. Oh, that's a way better deal for me than for you. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh jeez. Well, I'll put the bail over.
Okay, we got it. We're good.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, I got my kayak off the water, getting ready to load up the car, and I gotta say, that was a lot of fun. We kind of debated back and forth about whether or not to go when it was gonna be a high of 38 degrees, but it was really not that bad. Every once in a while, the clouds would come in and then your fingers would get cold, but wow. It was totally worth it just for those 2 smallmouth. Michael and I each got an 18 1/4 smallmouth. Beautiful big fat fish. Oh, so fun. We both got them on the blade bait. So he uses a different one than I do, but basic same silver blade bait. But man, it was awesome. Glad I got out. Hopefully we can sneak in a couple more days of sunny fishing this winter. This is awesome. So I need to say thanks so much to Strictly Sailing Kayak for the Hobie links and for the opportunity to be on the fishing team where I get to meet cool people like this and get opportunities to fish lakes like this. And thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate you. I'll see you guys out on the water in the next one.